about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 18 of Sailing Alley Cat. If this is your first time stopping by to check out our channel, well, welcome. We're glad to have you. And if you've been here before, well, thanks for coming back to see what we got going on. We got some cool stuff for you this episode. We finally were able to get out of Fort Pierce, and, well, we didn't make it very far, but I'll leave that for the video. Also in this episode, well, if you thought going in the St. Augustine Inlet was sporty, wait till you check out our entrance into the Port St. Lucie Inlet. Whoa. And then finally, when we get to North Palm Beach, there was a gale force wind blowing, and we had to anchor in that. So that was pretty interesting. And unfortunately, I was not able to get any footage of that because, well, I was kind of busy, but I am telling you about it. So that kind of counts for something, right? And now that you know what we got going on in this video, why don't we take a look at it? Yeah. So, here's Captain Dave, and we are in the process of deciding, or we have been in the process of trying to decide when we want to leave Fort Pierce and head a little bit further south. And we'd had the idea that we may leave tomorrow morning and head out, but the weather just has not been looking good. Tell us a little bit about what we got going on with why we are not so excited to be getting underway so quick tomorrow there, Captain. Wrong way.
Well, the whole country's having a lot of storms going by right now, and so are we. But we want to get south because it's going to be cold here the next week, like 30 degrees, 40 degrees cold. We can leave tomorrow and go out in the ocean and sail down, but it's pretty sporty, being 5 to 6 foot waves with 9 to 10 second periods, which is pretty rough. We didn't like it because it's not rough for just 5 hours or 6 hours.
Right.
It's rough for 2 days straight. It's rough for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm tough, but I ain't that doggone tough.
But we want to get going south, so we thought about the ICW, and I'm not a fan of it because we are so tall.
And by that he means bridges.
The bridges, yeah, we got to go underneath bridges, and the bridges are 65 feet of clearance. We're 64 feet 10 inches, so we have 2 inches of clearance. So we got to play the tide game. We have to figure out tides and stuff. So
what's going on here is we were going to go out the Atlantic and head down, but the weather is just too bad. So now we've changed our mind, and in talking with our very nice neighbor, Captain Ron next door, he also thinks that it's a good idea for us to go the ICW, and has been so kind as to lend us some navigational educational material here.
So when I told him we changed our minds and decided to take the ICW.
He was very happy.
He was very excited and said that if we didn't make that decision, he was going to talk us into that decision. So he had the charts all ready for me. And
yeah, he had it all drawn up. So he's lent us his books, so Wrong Way can figure out where we're going and what we're doing.
All my ICW charts stopped at the Florida border. Mm-hmm. So I don't have any charts for the ICW. I had no intentions of doing the ICW.
Yeah, this is all coming out of left field on us. We had intentions of yeehaw sailing all the way down the coast, and
we're a sailboat down.
And Mother Nature is just not cooperating with us. Well, we just got to do what we got to do right now. So onward and upward.
So we're going to get south. We're going to get to.
We're going to get there.
Either Lake Worth or West Palm Beach tomorrow is the plan. Okay.
All right. So, as I was saying, Mother Nature is not cooperating with us. So Dave has borrowed Captain Ron from the boat next door's books. He has fixed himself a cocktail, and he is preparing for our next adventure, which is going to be
either Lake Worth or West Palm Beach.
All right. Up and at 'em in the morning, tossing the lines off at about 6:45, 7 o'clock, something like that. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. See you tomorrow. All right, getting ready to take off this morning. What's the plan, Captain?
First, we're going to take off the 2 stern lines, then you'll come back and get on the boat if you want to leave with me.
All right. I guess I will. All right.
Then we'll come up and get the spring lines, and then the port bow line, and then the last line will be the starboard
Gotcha.
bow line.
All right. Let's make this happen. Hey y'all, I have an I have an important news announcement. We left the dock at Harbortown Marina, headed for the ICW because the weather was too rough out there. We decided that because it was so rough and nasty out there, and because it was going to be rough and nasty for so long of a period of time, we're just going to take the ICW down to Fort Lauderdale. So we're all excited, planned the tides out and everything, hopped up at the crack of dawn this morning, threw the lines off. Woo, bye everybody, we're out of here. How far did we make it, Dave? How far did we make it? We made it to the first bridge, which was what, 10 minutes away?
Yeah.
We made it to the first bridge. That was about 10 minutes away before we realized that we missed the tide. And our boat is too tall to go under the bridge, so now we had to drop anchor over here. We are literally 10 minutes away from the dock. All right, well, we dropped the anchor. We're just going to hang out here for a little while.
Yeah, right, 4 hours.
I'm going to make us some breakfast and then maybe take a nap.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just want to go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you.
New development. Who didn't see this coming? We were unable to sit there and wait for the tide to go out so that we could get our extremely tall vessel under the bridge. So we have decided to brave it, and we are currently headed for the Atlantic Ocean. Captain Dave, tell us what the sea state is out there right now.
Well, Windy says it's 5-foot swells and 9-second periods. But we'll see.
I personally am feeling optimistic. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think we can do it. We're just going to try to get the Stewart, right?
Yeah.
So we're
Just south of Stewart.
just trying to leave Fort Pierce and get to Stewart. Just something, just so we can say we did something today. So we're just about to hit the jetties, and we'll let you know how it goes. Stand by. Hey everybody. So we've had a pretty decent few hours here. We're just about ready to go in the port to St. Lucie Inlet. I'll videotape it for you so that you can see what we got going on. I think we got 6 to 8s out here. We're just starting to make our turn to the inlet. It is, oh boy, I gotta hang on. finally, our anchorage is in sight for the night. I am very happy to see that.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have with no regret. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have with no regret. Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Hey everyone.
Cam wrong way. First mate pit stop. Tell us about last night. First of all, where exactly were we last night, Dave?
We're in Hope Sound, and more precisely on Peck Lake in Hope Sound.
So in case any of you are interested in that particular anchorage,
It's nice.
it was nice. I mean, because of the lee wind, we didn't want to get too close to the shore, so we had to park a little closer. We had to drop anchor a little closer to the ICW than we wanted to. So, some of the South Florida power boaters are not very respectful.
God, not at all.
And we've heard that on a lot of the other sailing channels that we have watched. Yeah, just remember you're responsible for your wake over there, people. And sometimes we're not on board the boat, and we are not able to protect our equipment from you. And because of that, we almost lost our Jayhan bicycle yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Hope Sound. We got up this morning. We decided we're going to take the ICW2.
I'm going to spend tonight in Lake Worth, and then tomorrow at 5:40 it's low tide, so I can get under the Blue Heron Bridge by Peanut Island. Then we'll be in West Palm Beach. We'll drop the hook in West Palm Beach Tuesday night.
Fingers crossed. So we're having a great day so far. We had a really nice rain this morning between about, 6 and 8 o'clock. Rinsed the boat off really well. We were able to get out there and polish all the stainless, wipe all the watermarks off, wipe the boat down really good. So we are currently cruising down the ICW, and we are looking fly, baby. Looking fly. All right.
It might not be no crossroad, but it's sure enough for far. Like left to LA or right to New York. Like stepping on the gas or taking it real slow.
Well, I just dropped our anchor for the night. I can't for the life of me remember where the heck I am. Going on wrong way.
Woo! Got the hook dropped.
Where we at? Because I don't know. I
think
can't keep up with it.
North Palm Beach.
North Palm Beach.
I think that's what it's called, at least. And then Anchorage.
There's some condos.
A lot of condos.
Man, what an anchoring! For crying out loud. Did you like intentionally try to blow me off the front of the boat or what?
Gale force winds, man.
For
Yes.
what was that? Like 400 knot winds?
30.
30 knot
Easily 30,
winds.
yeah.
I'm up there trying to put the anchor down for crying out loud. Ah,
We got a great spot, though.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
We're right up on the shore, like the front boat in the anchorage. Getting a wind break from the condo. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
We tried it out in the middle of the anchorage.
Didn't work.
Too windy. Way too windy.
We were making everybody mad over there. They were all
We got a
standing.
little trying to tuck in and.
They were all standing on the bow of their boat with their bitch wings on. What are you doing over there, boy? Sad we couldn't stay. They kicked us
We
out.
could have stayed. It's too close to the channel too.
We've been on the other end of that day. We know how that guy's feeling right now. Oh man. Hauled in by Cito.
This is United States Coast Guard, Sector Miami, Florida. United States Coast Guard, Sector Miami, Florida. United States Coast Guard, Sector Miami, Florida. Break. The National Weather Service has issued a gale warning for all of central and south. West winds 20 to 25 knots with gusts up to 30 knots and seas 3 to 6 feet expected. For the small craft advisory, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with a gust 30 knots and seas 4 to 7 feet. Strong winds will cause hazardous seas which could capsize or damage vessels and reduce visibility. All mariners are requested to transit with caution. Break. This is United States Coast Guard, Sector Miami, Florida. Out.
Oh man, Dave, I'm gonna need a lot more pudding.
Hold my beer.